Top 5 worst shiny legendary Pokemon. Coming in at number 5, we have Shiny Regice. Now, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this, but hear me out on why this is so low on the list. I actually am a big fan of Shiny Regice. Now, the reason Shiny Regice is so low on this list is because I feel like the shiny makes it look more like purified ice, giving it almost more of a crystal blue color. Coming in at number 4, we have Shiny Zekrom. Now, Shiny Zekrom is also low on this list because at least the electricity on its body turns green, but its base body barely changes any shades. This largely happens simply because of the 3D models having a really bad transition for their color palettes. So Zekrom was one of those Pokemon that suffered from the 3D pop, making its shiny basically negligible. Coming in at number 3, we have Shiny Necrozma. Now, Shiny Necrozma was introduced in the 3D era, so I don't understand why this Pokemon got such an awful, basic, bare-bones shiny, when it is literally one of the main cover art legendaries, and at least Solgaleo and Lunala got shiny variants that are extremely noticeable. Now, coming in second for the worst shiny legendary Pokemon is going to be Groudon. I don't know who looked at this design and said, you know what Groudon could benefit from? Making it the absolute worst shade of yellow-green. Shiny Groudon is an absolute tragedy in comparison to Shiny Kyogre because at least Shiny Kyogre looks cool, but Groudon just cannot be redeemed for this shiny. At least its primal reversion does fix it, but just as it is on its own, I dread the day that I have to rehunt this. But one thing's for sure, I definitely won't miss it if it pops up on my screen. And coming in at number 1 for the worst shiny legendary Pokemon is going to be none other than Solgaleo. Solgaleo is the worst shiny legendary that we have to date, and I will forever be a day 1 shiny Solgaleo hater. So for anybody who's new here, this is not new information. I loathe shiny Solgaleo. There's so much they could have done with the shiny, but they chose to go with making the sun Pokemon sunburned, and I will never forgive Pokemon for doing this. But let me know in the comments down below which shiny legendary Pokemon is the worst, or if there's another shiny legendary Pokemon that deserves to be on this list. Also, don't forget to follow so that way you don't miss the next upload.